Hello and welcome to Cause F1 Racing Online. This is the Cali Mail. That's right. I am here. You are on my continent, albeit you're a little bit farther north than where I'm used to. But we are here. We are at the Canada Grand Prix. I am joined here in the announcer's booth by Vish. Hello, Vish.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, how you doing? How you doing, Callie?
I'm doing well. Vish is working diligently on his note cards, getting ready to take you guys through a track run as soon as we get started here. As you can see, qualifying has begun. We are 17 minutes and 30 seconds away from knowing who will be starting this Grand Prix on the front row today. Beautiful skies right now. I'm not quite sure if the weather's going to hold up. We will see. But right for now, we've got helicopters in the sky, and it looks like we've got Race Boy headed out on the track. Vish, any thoughts about the race today?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, we're going to see a lot of overtaking. As we saw in last season, this race did have a lot of people having penalties against them, so that could be an interesting factor at the end of it, really. Just the amount of the accumulation of penalties by each driver could have a heavy factor on the actual race result itself, really. Just one thing to keep an eye on. Other than that, I think if the weather holds out, I know you said in actual real life it's raining in Canada, in Montreal, but if the weather holds out, I don't think it's going to be raining here. Not too sure about the actual race itself. I think it's going to be clear, or we're predicting clear weather for the entirety of qualification, so we should see obviously super quick times again.
Definitely going to see some quick times. Definitely going to see some quick times here. I don't know. I have been looking at the leaderboard here. We've got 13 cars on track now. I don't know if that number is going to hold out for the actual race itself. If a couple more guys may be joining late here throughout the qualifying, of course that does hurt their times. But right now we've got 13 on the track, so there should be enough spacing out there to hopefully not pile anybody into the walls there, Dominic. I can see what you're talking about. Of course, the infamous wall of champions here. And we'll see. Maybe they can keep it a little bit clean, keep it a little bit tight today. As you said, this is a race course that is known for getting penalties. A lot of those quick right-hand, left-hand jaunts through the turns here. Some of them have a little extra curbing on them. Some of them don't. Of course, the hairpin where you need to be very super careful at the end of the one straight where you need to make the quick left, then the right. But we'll see what's going on. I'm sure we'll definitely see all of the cracks and crevices of the track to be exploited today while we're watching the race. But right now in qualifying, we still have a few guys on their outlap. Race Boy throwing up a 109.520 first to be the first guy at the top of the board. So that's sort of expected. I think you're the first guy to cross the line. So congratulations for being first for the first guy across the line. What do you got going on, Vish?
Yeah. Well, it's actually a pretty good time for the super softs. Obviously, they only get one chance to actually have, the super soft tyres on as a fresh pair. So maybe he may do another lap, possibly, but obviously that just affects his race and the actual lifespan of the tyre and in the race itself. But possibly just a banker lap, as we see Ferrari just going in the Hypersofts doing a 108.5. I'm sure we're going to see someone in the 107s. Must be. These are just banker laps, I'm guessing, that they're doing. Perez on the super soft softs as well. Just testing the circuits, just testing the wall to see what their lap times they can do. Getting a bit of confidence, because I know the final chicane is a bit tricky, trying to attack that but not cut too much of the corner and not get a penalty for the next lap, and to invalidate that next lap as well, because it can easily happen, and that's where most of the corner cutting ends up happening in the race itself, just trying to attack that curb too much, really. But these are top tier drivers, so shouldn't see too many mistakes. Yeah.
You shouldn't see too many. We see Raikkonen get on there right now. We saw Raikkonen tag the wall just ever so slightly. I don't think it's going to slow him down. If anything, it's just going to 1 or 2 milliseconds, but he's definitely moving currently in 10th, but yet to put a time up there. He's going to be crossing the start-finish line here momentarily, and we should be getting a time out of him. I see Officer Juan headed out onto the track, everybody. Watch out for that. You know, he's going to be setting up a couple traps in the speed zone, so watch out for the Officer Juan out there. You know, looking around the track here today, you know, we're not, we are near the waterfront, but no major parties going on the boat, so I think I'll stay pretty clean. I did see a moose earlier today close to the track, so, you know, you may want to watch out for some antlers or maybe some deer on track, but other than that, Canada's pretty clear of wildlife from what I can tell, except, whoa, look at her, she's kind of a heifer. Anyway, continuing along here with Riken, who's running a 108.9, Jay Ferreira Rocher, or whatever the heck his name is, he's up there at the top with a 108.537. Altakir, Devil Demos, Samato Smato. Hey, look, good to see him back, depending on how you say it. He yet to put up a time. Good to see him back on the track. And Officer Ron in that Red Bull, he's taking a look at, I'm trying to figure out who he's behind here, because you might want to hurry up before he turns on the red and blues.
You never heard of Ferrero Rocher before, the actual chocolate?
For who?
Ferrero Rocher.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm
American. Balls, but
I'm American, dude.
It's chocolate balls. Okay.
Oh, really? So his name is J Chocolate Balls? I mean, that's his name?
No, they're just they're pretty. I'm not gonna go into it. Let's just not go
who goes around with J Chocolate Balls is their name? I mean, come on. All right, so Riken is still in second. Officer Juan, you know, kind of checking up on the situation here. I'm not quite sure if he's on a flyer or not. It's hard to say. Officer Juan always enforcing the speed around here, you know, trying to push it.
Chocolate balls, see that. Is there anyone else going out? Oh, this is actually a really good chocolate, though. Ferrero Rocher. Really good chocolate.
You'll have to send me some. I'll have to go over to Beverly Hills and see if I can find some.
They're wafery and nutty and everything. But let's not go there.
Oh, it smells fancy.
It is actually fancy chocolate as well.
Wow, imagine that, fancy chocolate. I'll stick to my my Kit Kat over here, my Twix, where I get to left and a right. I'm not quite sure what is that Riken or Race Boy weaving around all over the place over there? You better be careful. Officer Juan's right behind you. You weave like that, he's going to pull you over. Do not do that in front of Officer Juan. Lego, wanting to be called Lego, not Lego Minecraft anymore for some reason. He is seemingly making his way down the backstretch. Oh, Officer Juan breaking all the rules with 108.467. Maybe Lego wanted to drop the Minecraft to sound a little bit more grown up. I think maybe you should drop the 3. But anyway, let's see. Who else do we have out there? Tezamuza pulling it up with a 110.7.
Is there anyone else going out on a flyer at the moment? Let's just go through the field.
Lego puts up a 108.134.
Well, yeah, he is currently sitting second in the championship table as well, so I think it's second, on 80 points at the moment. 29 points behind our championship leader, Altakir. Needs to kind of bring it to Altakir this race. No one wants to let Altakir just run away with it like it kind of happened last season. I think Thomas was the only one challenging him for the championship itself, but then it just fell away from him. Have we got Doogie in the actual? No, I don't think he's racing right now, is he today? No, we're missing. He's sitting third as well, and he's pretty quick. He's one of our new tier 1 drivers. Unfortunately, he's not racing at the moment. He's sitting third, not too far behind Lego Minecraft on 72 points, but fortunate for him, he's not racing. So
very interesting here. Thomas has dropped out of the session. He's gone gray, if you will. Two Spell has now joined in, so maybe a driver change, maybe not. I mean, I did see Two Spell earlier. He was trying to get his suit on. I'm not quite sure if he's got it on, but he has joined the session, so Two Spell may be starting at the very, very back of the group with.
And
right now, it looks like Thomas in a Ferrari.
Up as well. Yeah, so I don't know too sure what's happened to Thomas.
Hey, look.
I think he's just testing the circuit itself, really. He's gone back into the pits.
Jay Chocolate Balls is going out on his outlap, so maybe we can get a ride along there.
Yeah, he's on his outlap, so yeah, we'll just wait for him to do a flying lap. Obviously, it's going to be the commentator's curse where he actually loses it and then can't do my track guide or anything, really. But, yeah, so 3 DRS detection zones on this track. One of the few tracks that has 3 DRS zones itself. I think leading after turn 6, the left-hander at turn 6, I think it's not really an overtaking opportunity, but just sets you up for the straight that he's on right now, which leading into turn 12 at the moment. But yeah, we're just going to be starting his flying lap as we are on board with Ferrero Rocher, attacking this curve as much as possible, just skimming it. Doesn't want it to be going too wide there. It's always a risk trying to attack that, attacking turn 1 and flicking the car into turn 2 up through the gears. It will be the first of our chicanes into turns 3 and 4. You want to attack the curves, but you just want to be a bit careful on the exit as well, because it's always dangerous trying to clip in that wall as well. Sweep round to turn 5, and then it's on the left of turn 6. Yeah, the walls are dangerous, and they can just cause you so much damage, affecting your race heavily. Second of our chicanes into 8 to 9. And then we go on to the slowest corner of the actual circuit itself, making sure to get a good exit, because this is one of the points of the track which, as he just pulls it sideways, losing a bit of traction there as well. But this is the prime overtaking position as he goes past the kink of turn 12, and then into the last of the chicanes and past the infamous wall of champions. Over the line, does he improve his time as he hugs the wall on the inside? No, he does not. He stays at 108.537, so no improvement from Ferrero Rocher there.
If I didn't know better, I would have...
Still in pole. Sorry, what was that, Kelly?
I would have thought that he knew you were on board with him if I knew better. That was a nice lap to take on board. Officer Juan moving up again. He's at the 108.467 Lego. Took the 108.134. Jay Rocher, I don't know how to say his name. Jay Chocolate Balls is in third with a 108.5. Race Boy in a 108.782 with Riken at a 108.931. So it looks like 108. That seems to be the time to be in. I haven't seen anybody duck into the 107s or break that 108, but we've still got another 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in qualifying here. Devil out there, rather, while Thomas still remains grayed out on our screen.
Yeah, not too sure what's happened. I don't know if it was retirement. Gonna check the incidents. I don't see anything at the moment, but yeah.
Ala Takir takes up a 108.086 to take first place away from Lego. The first guy to get to the 108.0.
Yeah, nearly getting into the 107 lap times, which would be pretty impressive. These are some pretty quick guys at the moment, so yeah, very good lap times here.
Riken jumps up to third with a 108.166.
Oh, I think someone's taken a liking to your nickname for Rocher there, as Dominic predicts. Al to be on pole, Lego to be second, and for Rocher to be in P3, which we have just seen Riken just pip him on the ultra soft tyres on a 108.1, which is an impressive lap. Obviously Al Takir is on the ultra soft tyres, not the hyper soft, so even better. I didn't even notice that. I just flicked on the information for tyres that they qualified on. So an impressive lap there as well. So ultra soft tyres, we should be seeing them pit around about laps, I would say 16-ish, around that kind of area, depending on their tyre wear, their setups. Obviously everyone runs a slightly different setup, or just have different tweaks on depending on their driving style. So around that time we should see the ultra soft tyres drivers come in. The hypersoft people should be pitting around about lap 9 or 10 roughly, so again, don't quote me on that, but that's about the times that they should be coming in, just to give you guys an idea. Lego Minecraft going out on a fresh set of hypersoft tyres, sorry, forgive me. But yeah, an impressive time there for Raikkonen, a new tier 1 driver there, so well done. For Roche, about to head out. The track is getting greener, so it's obviously going to get quicker as well, so impressive so far. Who's not put a lap time in? We've got Teza Muslet way off the pace at the moment, needs to get something in. Devil Damer hasn't even got a time yet. Wants to, it's so easy to, you know, invalidate your lap. I've just gone through the incidents as well. It's so easy to invalidate a lap, trying to be too aggressive as well. But if you don't be aggressive, you lose time. If you do be aggressive, sometimes you have that risk of just invalidating a lap. And it's not these guys are trying to cheat or anything. It's just, you know, sometimes you push too hard and it just happens. You know, it's going to happen in the race. We're going to see quite a lot of penalties.
I'm going to go on board with Lego Minecraft here, who is on his flyer. We watched him on his outlap. Currently in second place with a 108.134, trying to close the gap to Alex Takir.
I think just brushes that wall.
Albeit that gap is small. It's a 108.086. As my partner Vish pointing out, he tags the wall. We're not quite sure if that slowed him up or not. I mean, in theory it would, but it may also have just helped him straighten out the car here for this straightaway.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't pick up any damage or anything like that. Just bumping on the side wall of the tyres is fine. It's just making sure that it's a flush contact, really. It goes a bit wide, but yet manages to get good traction off turn 10, sorry. And then, yeah, sorry, turn 11. What am I saying? Yeah. Does attack that. Does he brush that? Yeah, he does take every ounce of curb there. As you see, Raceboy going a 107.4 on the Hypersoft tyres.
Wow, way to go, Lego. Lego puts up a 107.415.
Raceboy just had pole for a second there on the 107s, I think, as well. Well done. Watch
Alex Takir come across the line here, and Al puts up, oh, he is not able to improve, but he remains in third with a 108.086. I'm not quite sure. He may be going for a second flyer here. He is hauling. Oh, he tags the wall right there with his front right. Gets a little sloppy. Got a yellow blinker. Somebody's there into the wall.
Yeah, we see Perez just into the wall. He's having a bit of a nightmare right now. He's still on his fly.
Yeah, I think he made it across.
He made it across, okay.
Yeah, and he's going for another one.
Here, then.
It looks like he's got Lego in front of him here. Let's see, Lego gives him the room that he needs. Not really expecting him, I think, to be on another flyer at this point in time, but Al's put the pedal down. He's through that crucial section of the track right now where it's all about time. You said it on the ride along. This is such a critical turn coming here as he heads towards the start-finish line. Oh, he gets into the Wall of Champions. Oh, a 107.2.
107.2. Wow. We're going to have a good battle between Lego and Al Takir. Just a hundredth of a second in it.
Wow, that was an
tenth of a second in it. So such a good, impressive lap time. What do you think,
Impressive
Caddy?
lap. He bumped the wall twice. We weren't quite sure whether or not that was going to impede him or not. If it did, oh my goodness, it would have been a 106, but a 107.2 for our first place Altacure with Lego Minecraft in second, Raceboy third, Reich in fourth. Jay Chalkballs is in fifth. Officer Juan is in sixth. Oh god, Jamie is in seventh. Tezamuza made it up to eighth. How about that? Devil Damo in ninth. Joe hanging tight in 10th. Smato Smato down there in 11th. We got Perez into the wall at 12th. And Thomas, of course, grayed out on us. I'm not quite sure if he's going to join us for this race or not. I see a whole lot of A's and B's, a bunch of silver-filled, what are those, hexagons? And a couple gold stripes. Some impressive driving records in this room.
Yeah, clear to see that most of them would have been starting on pole as well when they do race on the ranked online lobbies, but you know, it can be a bit of a hair raiser with all the dirty driving going on, so most tend to stay clear of that. But this is set up to be a really good race between the top two, I'll say Altacure and Minecraft. I hope none of them pick up any damage, and I hope that they just go and wheel to wheel all the way through to the end, and yep, no one smashes them off or they don't lose it in any way, because that would be a shame just for the race itself. Really, we don't want to see what happened in Monaco, where Altacure just literally just ran away with it. He could he could pit. He could pit twice and still be in the lead. So yeah.
You know, Dominic, our local statistician there, taking a look at the way things are shaping up, he says Dougie and Fruitful stand to really lose tough with Lego and Al today. So, you know, with Lego and Al being at the front of this track, they got to remember they're getting some points on guys who aren't here. They want to race, but they want to make sure they don't take each other out. That is critical of all. We're going to get ready for the formation lap here. Of course, let's lay down the rules for formation lap. Rule number 1. Don't hit the guy in front of you. Rule number 2, don't hit the guy in front of you. And finally, rule number 3, don't fall so far back that you get put on the track and the guy in front of you runs into the back of you. So keep it clean during the warm-up lap. Of course, they're going to bring their tires and their engines and exhausts and who knows what up to speed here, up to temperature. It looks like it's a little hazy out on the track, a little cool today, not as nice and as luxurious as it was yesterday with the sun beating down. So I wonder how that's going to play into tire temperatures, as it seems a little cold and breezy today.
Yeah, it's going to be, the tire temperatures are going to be a bit hard to pick up at the moment, just because of the actual track temperature right now. It's going to be slightly lower than qualifying. We did see the sun out. Seems a bit downcast at the moment. Yeah, we'll take a bit of extra momentum just to build up some heat into those tires, just to have a good race start itself, really.
Speaking of needing a good race, speaking of needing a good race start, you know, look at this. We've got Two Spell and Javi joining. They'll probably be starting from the back. They should be starting from pit lane, but I don't think we do that here. So they will be starting from the back of the pack, along with Thomas, who went gray during qualifying, and Perez, who decided he wanted to bury it into the wall for some reason. So we shall take a look now as the computer takes over and lines everybody up here shortly. And we'll
just taking a quick look, sorry to cut in there, just seeing it doesn't tell me, I think. So we've got the back 5 drivers from Smarter all the way down, starting from on the Super Softs. Everyone in the top 6, apart from Raceboy, is starting on the Hyper Soft. So just to give you an idea, and everyone in the middle of the pack is starting on Ultra Softs. But we'll stay on board with, who are you going to stay on board with, Callie?
Well, I got to go 5 deep here. We're going to go on board with Jamie1, who's sitting in 7th right now, is where we're going to situate our camera.
The lights go off, and it's a good start from Altacure. And Lego getting attacked from the inside by Raceboy, but no, Altacure and Lego follow through and get away cleanly. Raceboy Raikkonen going into the chicane, into turn 3 and 4. Does he attack? Raikkonen just loses it, just misses out. Very clean from them. a clean getaway from all the drivers at the moment. I don't think anyone's gone to the back of anyone at the moment. Can you see anything happening?
I see nothing happening. No, everybody got through very clean. We're still sort of in the original formation. Joe did drop down. We saw the Haas falling back there in the overhead shot. But right now, luckily, everybody's pretty clean, and it looks like only some minor position changes. You can see the interval there on your screen. And yeah, everybody's clean here so far. A little bit of contact between the Red Bull drivers there, but I don't think anything major. Go for it.
I think if you go on board with Raikkonen, he's on the Hypersoft tyres, and going into the last chicane, trying to attack Raceboy, his teammate on the Toro Rosso, who's on the slower tyres, gets away, gets that move done. Needed to get away from Raceboy. He is on the slower tyre, which is on the Ultra Softs. Needed to make that move. Difficult to pass on the first sector of this racetrack. Probably the second sector as well, really. It's only mainly the passings done in the final sector. Now Raikkonen just needs to put those Hypersoft tyres to work and catch up with Lego Minecraft. He's going to have Raceboy all over the back of him. Easy, the toe is overpowered on this track as well, just staying within there. And obviously you've got the 3 DRS zones just to keep within a second of the car in front of you. So the car in front of you always tends to do all the work, while the car behind just has to just make sure that they are within a second, and they've got the toe and the DRS in each of the sectors. Anything interesting from your eyes?
Yeah, speaking of keeping it in line and taking advantage of the toe, we just saw Alatakir get passed by Lego. They are now side by side coming down. They're about
Lego
to make
the pass. Yep, Lego makes it through cleanly. Shall we just stay on board with these two? Lego, does he defend? No, Alatakir is not even going to let him slide.
Oh.
He pushes him wide. Alatakir. You have to. Lego is going to be seeing...
Well, if he keeps his head straight, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
At least nothing bad happened there.
He's going to be slightly annoyed. He's going to lose his head. He's going to be saying to Alatakir, can you just...
Oh my, Rocket makes a move! Look at that!
There we go! What a move! Oh my god, for a breath. Alatakir being too aggressive, holding up, slowing down Lego Minecraft and himself as well. Lego Minecraft still can't shake Alatakir. Alatakir pushes him wide. Lego Minecraft has to cut that corner. Oh my god, we have got a really good battle. Top 5, top 6, top 7 are all within a second of each other. Oh my god, there is like... there's a massive train going on. Raikkonen just gets ahead. He has broken, I think he may have broken DRS. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch my breath. Alatakir gets away into second again. He goes defensive on that chicane, being a bit too aggressive for my liking.
Oh my! This is a great battle. Look at these top 10 all within 1 second of each other here. This is a great race.
Yeah, Lego Minecraft gives him a love tap and does exactly the same thing to Alatakir. Gets a bit wide. Now we've got Jamie S1. He's got Ferocity on the inside of him. He goes from the inside. Lego Minecraft. This thinks twice. Oh, we've got
Officer
so much going on there.
Jamie making a move. No. Let's keep it going. We got everybody moving around here.
Raikkonen. This is all this is doing is helping Raikkonen just to get away. He's a second and... Well, nearly, second and a half away from Alatakir. Alatakir just needs to just keep calm and try not let first place guy Raikkonen get away. Same too with Lego Minecraft. I know Lego Minecraft's going to get... He might have got a little love tap from Jamie 1S, loses it and affects his traction. Now, that obviously leaves him vulnerable to the overtake from Jamie 1S. Lego Minecraft's going to be really annoyed about that, I suppose, because that affected his exit speed.
Absolutely, it did. And now we've got...
That was the only reason why Jamie 1S was able to close that gap as he touches the wall of champions on that exit point. But now over to you, Kelly.
Jay Chalkballs is getting harassed by Officer Juan, both of them are all over Jamie 1. Lego starting to lose a little bit of touch. I'm wondering if Lego may have maybe taken a little bit of damage through all of that. But as you said before, Raikkonen just stepping away, not a problem at all.
Yeah. We've just got a request for more broadcast for you, Callie, so just to give you a heads up on that.
Yepper.
Yeah.
So Race Boy. Race Boy falling down there. He went down to 7th. That was a big one. These guys still going at it, front to back, accordion style, bumping and racing. You got Race Boy and Officer 1.
Race Boy does the actual overtake around Officer 1 on the on the outside of turn 11. Well done. Oh, as we got contact between Devil Damo. Oh, Officer 1. Oh my god, I got that on my stream. Officer 1 gets smashed into the wall of champions by Devil Damo being too aggressive into the final chicane. He's going to have to pick up some damage. Not sure if you caught that.
Yeah, we were on board the entire time we saw it happen. I'm not quite sure if Devil Damo has picked up damage or not. That kind of spread things out a little bit for us. Jamie, of course, still all over Ferrero Rocher. Is that how you say it? Ferrero Rocher? Hey, look at that.
Yeah, you're right. We've got Race Boy. In fact, the reason why he has actually got wing damage on his front left. And obviously we know downforce is extremely important, as it is on all circuits. Here, with so many turns, or so many quick turns, yes, it's affecting him pretty badly, hence why he's falling back. Luckily enough for him, he's gonna, well, the only downside is he's got to have another 10 laps, supposedly, with this damage on, so maybe, well, Altakir's just picked up a penalty. There we see one of our top drivers picking up a penalty already. But yeah, wish we could see a safety car that could make things interesting, as we see Lego Minecraft all over the back of Altakir still as we head into lap 7.
Looks like Al touches the wall there coming out of turn 7. Now into this quick little left and then the right. There's a lot of extra curbing there to take advantage of in that turn. But if you take advantage of it, it does get slippery on the way out. Dropping back down to Jamie 1 right now, who's right behind Jay Ferrero Rocher, the teammate of Lego Minecraft. He's about 1.6 seconds behind Lego. Lego closing up on Altakir.
Broadcast view, please, on Lego as we see them go battling it out.
Absolutely.
Let's see if Lego makes a move stick. Yep. Al's just hugging that inside. Yep, he gets that move done. Going down, make a clean exit. Yep. Lego Minecraft still has that DRS, obviously. Does Altakir attack into turn 1? No, he doesn't. Not alongside him. Didn't want to do a dive bomb, risk any more wing damage. I'm not too sure. Just going into broadcast view now, see if he's only got any wing damage itself. But I don't think either of them have, really. Maybe a tiny bit. Maybe it might be it's very light green.
Raikkonen just tagging the wall a little bit there. Didn't seem to really hurt him that much. He's still got a second gap, but we do see Lego closing that gap quickly. So maybe Raikkonen did take a little bit of damage, or the wall just might have given him that millisecond stutter step. That's all that's required for these guys to close up the gap between each other.
This is really good racing, and it is really exciting at the moment. Sorry that we haven't bought the back of the field at the moment. It's just we rarely get to see you know, some of the drives up ahead battle. And now we've got Lego Minecraft attacking Raikkonen. He has lost Altakir. Raikkonen goes into the pits on lap 8. I did say roughly around about lap 9, the Hypersoft people will start pitting. So he's gone for the pits. Let's see, I think it's only 22 seconds for a pit stop round here as well. Give or take a couple of seconds, depending on your pit crew itself. But yeah, as we see, Lego Minecraft has broken that DRS range, the 1 second window there, so that's really important. Lego Minecraft looking really good for the win right now. Let's see where Raikkonen gets put out. So as we can see, Raikkonen comes out into open air, clean air, open track. Raikkonen picks up a 3-second penalty, brushes that wall. no need to be so aggressive that you actually pick up penalties right now. You want to try and bank those corner cuts for when you're actually racing, not when you're not racing anyone. Well, he technically is right now. He's going to have the undercut on these fresh ultra soft tyres.
Devil Damo makes a move on Race Boy right there from 6th to 5th position, so a little bit of position jostling going on there in the middle of the pack. JB1 makes a move on what happened there. Did Al go into the pits? Oh, no.
Al, he made the move before Al went into the pits.
Got it.
But Al did go into the pits. So yeah, lap 10. Lego Minecraft still staying out there, so he wants to make sure. I mean, he could try technically. He could do a one-stop on these ultra soft tires, hyper soft tires. Sorry. Depending on his tyre wear, he could go all the way to lap 16 and put on the super softs. I don't know if it can be done. You guys tell me in the commentary chat if it can be done. If it can't be done, I'm not too sure.
Motto picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. Where does Al-Takir feed out? He feeds out behind Raikkonen. Raikkonen, he's lost so much time. He's lost 6 seconds. So think about it. He was only a second and a half behind Raikkonen before the pit stops. That extra lap has allowed Raikkonen to go 5 seconds or so ahead. 5 to 6 seconds or so ahead. Once the pit stops have equalised there. So we're just going to wait for Lego to come into the pits. Any action going on from where you are right now? See Javi and Smarto battling it out in 8th and 9th.
Yes, and they have Raikkonen and 2Spell right behind them. Raikkonen makes a little bit of a move on 2Spell, gets through there. Race Boy picks up a 3-second time penalty. As they head past the wall of champions, nobody giving it a kiss this time around. But yeah, a little bit of action right there with Raikkonen. Right now he's behind Smato. It looks like Raikkonen is getting ready to make a move. Raikkonen getting a little bit impatient there with Smato.
He's going to have to clear these guys quickly. They are, I mean, Smato's on a different strategy right now. He was our tier 2 driver. He got promoted. If I remember correctly, now he's got Javi. So it was good that Raikkonen did clear these guys. I mean, Raikkonen's looking good for the win right now. Let's see what he can pull out the bag. He's gone on to ultra soft tyres, so he's going to have to do another pit stop. So it's going to be a 2-stop strategy. This, I suspect. Well, it will be a 2-stop strategy for Raikkonen. So yeah, same thing with Al-Takir. I mean, I think Lego Minecraft. He's still going out there. He's still going to go out onto another lap. So yeah, I suspect that he's going to go onto the super soft tyres. He's going to try and do the one-stop.
Watching Raikkonen and Javi battle it out here. Raikkonen makes the move, passes Javi, so he will continue on his way up the order on his fresh ultra soft tires, as he's now coming up on F1 Perez next, who is running on 11 at lap old super softs. Jay Ferreira Shea, I almost got it right, picks up a 3-second penalty, and Al-Takir breaks into the 110.751 range with the fastest lap of the day.
Okay, so far right now, I've got it set to Lego Minecraft is in the lead. We've got Raikkonen. It takes 22 seconds for a pit stop. Raikkonen is right now 12 seconds behind him. He was obviously 22 seconds behind him, but he's closed that gap by 10 seconds. So you can see the difference in pace between the fresh ultra soft tyres and the old hyper soft. So Lego is losing a lot of time, but then again, Lego's going for the one stop. Raikkonen's got a pit again, so he's got to make up another 22 seconds. So
we have F1
we're going to
Perez.
be on to a good ending. Yep, say that again, Callie.
F1 Perez is harassing Teza Muzza right now. Right on his back bumper. They're going to come through the quick S section, past the wall of champions onto the start-finish straight. We'll see how that plays out. F1 Perez puts the moves on him and gets through, but still battling back. Teza Muzza says, I'm not so sure.
To cut in there, we've got Lego Minecraft into the pits. He's gone into the pits at the moment on lap 13. Where does he feed out? He's just behind Al-Takir. Al-Takir is going to be on a 2-stop though, so he didn't lose too much time, to be fair. I mean, maybe Al-Takir will have to do a wing change or something. Maybe that's probably why he came out so far behind, but he's got a fast car in front of him. faster. He's got a car that's faster in terms of the actual tyres he's on. But if you could just try and stay within a tow, allow him to get fed through, this could be good for Lego Minecraft.
We've got Joe at the back of the pack battling it with Jay Frorichet. They had a little
going for a move on Perez. Callie.
Got it. Oh, he's Perez in there. Oh,
yeah. Perez was just weaving around a bit though. Like, not too sure what's going on. Tezemas is setting up for a pass and down the inside. Does he do it? Does he get it down? Yes, he does. Pike. He nudges Perez wide. These two are going toe to toe. Goes down the inside, thinks better of it.
This is the battle on track right now. We don't have anybody else really battling it out as hard as these two at the moment. EU1 is sitting up there in first with Devil Damo about a second back. Thomas about another second and a half back from him. He's got Race Boy behind him, closing that gap. Maybe we'll swap up the cameras to take them real quick.
Tezemas just picks up a 3-second penalty. I saw that corner cut a bit too wild there. Raikkonen just closing up on Tezemas. Does he get the DRS on him? Did he have it? Not too sure.
Chocolate Balls makes a move on Smato, and it looks like he's going to make it. Oh, maybe not. Not so much Caramel in the center of that one. He's unable to make it stick, and we've got him in front of Smato. So Choc Balls makes it a stick, if you will.
Yeah, for Roche, going for a one-stop strategy. Maybe pitted a bit too early. Not too sure. Has DRS. I mean, what's your predictions right now?
I have no freaking clue, man.
It's good to be honest.
Well, we got Smato right now. He is harassing Jay Ferreira-Shea, and who is behind Javi. So Javi's got to get a little bit of a move on. Kind of so dragging down Chocolate Balls, if you will.
trying to catch up on the actual comments from the commentators. Who's commentating with?
That sexy voice they like of yours, Vish. It makes you sound manly. Okay, so continuing on, we're going to go take a look at Raikkonen, who's 3/10 back from F1 Perez, looking to put the moves on him as they go down the whatever this front straight is before they make the right, then the left, but then over the start-finish line. I don't know. Does this track even have names for the corners, or are we just going with numbers?
I don't think they do, really. We're going with numbers at the moment.
Stick with numbers. So Raikkonen moves up into second as Altakir drops down a few places. Lego Minecraft drops down. I'm wondering maybe they jumped into the pit. Who knows? Jamie1 is in the pit. Devil Damo is in the pit. So because of that, Two Spell finally makes a pass and gets in front of him, even though he's in the pit. And but in front of him, we've got Smato all over Javi.
Yeah. This is going to be leading up to a good closing end of the Grand Prix, as we've got Raikkonen and Altakir on a two-stop strategy. Lego Minecraft on that one-stop strategy as well, having pitted 3 laps ago. Should be okay making it to the end, but then Raikkonen and Altakir will have to be really aggressive to push and make up for that 22 seconds lost on the pits itself.
Vish, I'm being told that there's a straight here called the Casino Straight. How exciting is that? You got to gamble it all on the Casino Straight. I'm not quite sure if that's what's happening here, but taking a look at Devil Damo and Two Spell, they're definitely gambling, going toe-to-toe with each other.
Yeah, and Javi and Smato. Smato gets a move done as well. And, yep. So we've got good battles going on towards the lower end of the table itself, really, on the last bit, a few of the points at the latter end, 9th and 10th. It's got 8th, 9th and 10th battling out for the last of the points.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Jay Ghosts isn't here today. Maybe that's why there's no accidents, no crash outs, nobody's getting wrecked today, but good to see him out there in the chat room anyway. Devil Damo all over Javi Ferreira as they're moving down under some sort of a bridge, and oh my, he makes the move not only on Jamie but also on Smato. This is a little bit of a mess. Devil Damo gets up there in the middle of it. Holy moly.
Devil Damo's on those fresh super soft tyres. That's what he's finding all that speed, and just a difference in traction as well. Smart is on 16 lap old super softs. He should be coming into the pits anytime soon, really, maybe the next lap. I think sometimes drivers think, okay, there's a car quicker ahead of me, let me just follow him through and allow him to allow the car in front to tow me along, but you just realize that you just end up losing so much traction right now. So, in the turns you just can't match it. Smart getting attacked from Javi Ferreira in the McLaren there. Interestingly, Javi is actually did Javi join late?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so he's on the base setup at the moment, so still fighting for the points. So good to see that going on from Javi, as we've got Tesla Muzza going on two spell down into turns 8 and 9.
Oh man, you said that I went to the complete wrong person. Okay, let me go back. There you go. Looks like they've got all three of them battling right here. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Is that Race Boy who ends up staying outside a little bit wide?
Yeah.
Up to 106 messages in the chat room today. 24 people viewing this race for Contest of Speed Online F1 Racing. This is Season 3, Round 7 Canada that you are watching here. And continuing on board with Race Boy and Tezza and Javi. Still battling it out here. What do you got from you, Vish?
The same battlers that you're viewing. I'm just viewing from on board of two spell, watching all the action go unfold. He's got three cars ahead of him, just battling it out, slowing each other down at the moment. I think Race Boy's the only one. Well, Race Boy's going to get away anyway because he's on the 4-lap old tyres. The rest are on 18-lap old tyres at the moment, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle. We've got Smarto just gone into the pits as well, and he's out on the ultra soft tyres, so he's going to be going to the end on that tyre itself. Raikkonen makes the move on Thomas, who was leading the race, but both interestingly, this is a one-stop and a two-stop coming together. These guys are racing for position at the moment. Thomas is going to be going into the pit soon. So too is Raikkonen and Altakir. So Thomas started all the way from the back, but he's brought himself into a podium finishing position at the moment.
Yes,
Lego Minecraft at the back.
He has moved
all
up.
These three have to pit
11.
in front of him. Lego Minecraft is the only one that does not have to pit. Oh, Altakir hits the wall hard on the exit of turns and on that chicane, on the second of the chicane on turns 8 and 9. Wow, picked up some damage there. Must have. Yeah, so Lego Minecraft looking good for the win at the moment. Altakir, Thomas and Raikkonen all have to pit. They're all going to go onto the ultra soft tyres towards the end, or maybe they may go on to hypersofts, as we see out who went into the pits.
Thomas is in the pits. Thomas jumps into the pits. So that will take him out from second and move him down the lane a little bit. Not so bad though. F1 Perez goes into the pits with him. So that'll be a fun little battle on the way out of the pits. And it was big up until then. Our biggest movers of the day, other than Officer Juan, who obviously drove into a wall, is Race Boy. He's currently down 6th, but we'll see what happens there. He's been fast all day long. Thomas manages to get back out into the pits in 7th place. And the only battle looks like we have going on right now is between 2nd and 3rd, Al and Lego. Everybody else has seemed to have fallen into that mid-race slack where we're just trying to get through the race.
Yeah, Thomas comes out into 7th place, as you said. He's moved up 6th position, so he did retire early in the qualifying session, but he has made up those positions in the race, and his strategy has come to fruition. Yeah, so he's going to be going to the end on the ultra soft tyres. Let's just see how far along everyone else is in front of him. So he's got Jamie 1S, Devil Damo. He should be able to take them, really. Not too sure what tyres they're on, though. Just see, yeah, so Feroce, Devil Damo and Jamie 1S are all on fairly old super soft tyres, and obviously they're much slower than ultra softs, I would say. So should be able to get those moves done. So a decent possible chance of a decent points haul for Thomas, who did start really far back down the field in qualifying, having a bit of an issue there. As we've got Al-Takir just closing in on Raikkonen into turn 11. Need to get that power down early, important to get good traction. And we've got Lego Minecraft all over the back of Al-Takir. Al-Takir's thinking, well, I think Lego's got this one now, guys, because I still have to pit. There's no way these tyres, ultra soft tyres, are going towards the end. Ooh, Lego Minecraft out, does a tyre bomb down the inside of Al-Takir. Al-Takir was he trying to make that turn, but thought, no,
I don't know. I have no idea. I think that was good. I mean, I thought I started to see him turn in, but then it was a sudden abort. And Jamie 1 now taking advantage of Al being in the pits. He's going to hop in front. We will see where Al comes out. He's going to feed back into the track. It looks 9th. He can get out here in front of 2Spell. And he comes out in 7th in front of Teza Musa.
Yeah, so Al-Takir is going to be probably the one to watch now, guys. Like you said, one of the fastest drivers in COS F1 racing. So he's got those fresh ultras off going towards the end of the race on this set of tyres. Another thing, just to quickly mention, obviously penalties, just got to make sure what penalties are on. They're going to be playing a huge role on this circuit because it's so easy to cut a corner here. Lego Minecraft's going to have an 11-second lead from the person in second place, and the person in second place is on just as old tyres as well. Raikkonen goes into the pits as well. Where does he feed out as well? He went one lap extra. Al-Takir is going to jump him.
Raikkonen is stuck in the pit. He's got the bug. Oh, he's out. Okay. Nice.
No, it was a visual bug for us. Thank God for that, because that would be annoying as hell, because would have just done us out of a good race.
You see Jamie 1 sneak by. Where does he feed back in?
Feed out. Raikkonen feeds out before Al-Takir. Al-Takir you can see how much that traffic has affected Al-Takir. Al-Takir not making those fresh tyres work, being held up by Jamie 1S, not being able to get the undercut on Raikkonen. Now Raikkonen has the advantage. He's got 1 lap fresh, 1 lap newer tyres, comes out 2 seconds ahead of Al-Takir.
Oh!
Al-Takir does get that move done as well. Who are you on board with at the moment, Kelly?
I'm watching the Al-Takir Jamie 1 battle happening right now in broadcast mode. Just over the front tire of Jamie 1, we see Al-Takir take the position, and we'll see if he can gap out a little bit. Although Jamie 1's still right there, he will have the DRS advantage down this straightaway, and he will take the position back.
Al-Takir probably just getting a bit frustrated as well, because he's thinking, oh god, now I've got to go through the slowest slowest part of the racetrack, the slowest sector, shall I say. I've got to follow Jamie 1S.
They've got their tires hooked.
Get aggressive.
There you go. I thought their tires were hooked up there for a moment. Al-Takir putting the move, getting it to stick. Like you said, he did not want to be behind him there.
Yeah, like having to wait, till the DRS zone, or going through sectors 1 and 2, and then you lose so much time. He knows he has to make up. Look, he's already 4 seconds behind Raikkonen. Just think about that. I mean, they were right. They were together. They were just, he was in his DRS zone, DRS range. Interestingly, Thomas has come out ahead. he's ahead of Raikkonen.
Raikkonen's all over him though.
Podium position for Thomas. He has to catch Devil Damo. He has to catch Devil Damo before, obviously Raikkonen's caught him, but he has to catch Devil Damo before the next time they come around off of turn 11, off that back straight, just so he can defend using the toe and the DRS off of Devil Damo. So that's what his objective should be for this lap, trying to be as aggressive as possible.
Raikkonen all over the back of Thomas, manages to pull the fastest lap with a 1:10.
Yep. He's in contention for that extra championship point. Thomas does
a penalty.
Yeah, picks up another penalty.
Touches the dirt.
So, Lego Minecraft looking good for the win right now. Got 10-second lead. I don't think there's any way that Raikkonen can make up.
Ooh, Raikkonen makes the move on Thomas, makes it stick, and just drives right past him through that turn. Wow, that was quick, and he's already gapped out a little bit on him.
Yeah, there you go. I think Thomas is going to get DRS. Thomas is going to get DRS. He's going to try and stick with Raikkonen, and then Raikkonen's going to go to the back of Devil Damo. All Thomas has to do is just stick to Raikkonen as best he can, and Raikkonen will tow him along. Rushes the wall on the exit there as well. So we've got Raikkonen on the charge at the moment. He's the one to watch, I guess. He's 12 seconds behind Lego Minecraft. Out to Kier posts a fastest lap of 109.6. Like I said, fastest lap within the top 10 gets you an extra point. Those points, every point counts, as they say. Really, you never know when they may come into play.
That is correct.
Ferrero Rocher just kind of in a race. I mean, yeah.
No, he's on 17 lap old super soft, so this should be a little bit expected that these guys are going to start to catch up to him. But Jay Ferrero Rocher definitely putting a nice show on today in lap 27 of 35 down, 8 laps remaining.
Yeah, they're going to be sitting ducks. I mean, look at the difference in traction. I mean, Raikkonen is just able to just catch them up. Just having those fresh tyres gives you so much confidence, knowing that, and psychologically in your head, you know, damn, I've got a guy behind me who's just fitted on fresh ultra softs. I'm sitting here on 11 lap old super softs. God damn it, you know.
Yeah, well, let's not forget our leader is on 15 lap old super softs, and his teammate is sitting in second right behind him on 18 lap old super softs.
Yeah, so we could see a bit of blocking, maybe, you know, slowing down the cars behind them. Ferrosha has to play the part. Raikkonen just has to keep his head together, has to try and get 2 clean passes going through. Devil Damo and Ferrosha just going too slowly for the likes of Raikkonen, but he can't get, it's just like a rolling roadblock right now with the two of them sticking together like glue. Oh, does he go down the move on the inside? Yes. Oh, Raikkonen just touches Devil Damo. Oh my god, too risky there. Raikkonen really aggressive. May have picked up a tiny, I'm not too sure if he picked up any damage there. He's got Thomas all over the back of him, and broadcast mode itself as well. I think he may have just picked up slight end plate damage. Devil Damo goes defensive into turns 13, 14, but Raikkonen goes through.
Well, Devil's so quick through that section right there. It's just like a straight line for him that he's able to get right back up onto the back of Raikkonen. Now look at that. We've got Thomas lurking behind these two. He's making sure that neither one of them screw up, because if they do, Thomas will pounce, as we see Devil Damo get loose there coming out of, what was that, turn 2 or 3? I don't know.
Yeah, turn 2. You're right.
Okay.
And yeah, he did get a bit sideways there, trying to just be a bit aggressive on putting on the power, because he knows he's got a really fast car in front of him. He wants to keep up, because he knows he was battling with Ferrosche, and he was just, Raikkonen gave him pushed him out wide, and that allowed him to lose that position. So he's going to be slightly annoyed at that. So who would I be if that happened to me? Thomas goes down the inside, but doesn't make it stick. He's going to have DRS on him. These are all going to have DRS on each other. Ferrosche is just going to be a sitting duck for maybe no, he's too far back actually. Surprisingly for Roche, was able to get the power down off of the back straight. Raikkonen is going to have to keep following. I think Lego Minecraft is looking good for the win right now. No way is he making up 12 seconds within 6 laps, inclusive of lap 30 and 35. So yeah, but he just brushes the wall there. Thomas gets the move done on Devil Damo. Oh, Devil Damo goes down the inside again. It does.
Oh my, Thomas has to sit out there on the lawn for a little while as Altakir capitalizes on all of that and manages to get in between Devil Damo and Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is going to be annoyed again. I mean, bit of an aggressive move there for Devil Damo. But these are all vying for championship points right now. They're trying to good points for Thomas riding the curb there. I'm not too sure what he's doing as he lost so much traction. Allowing Altakir just to get away. And Altakir all over the back of Devil Damo. Devil Damo is going to defend. Devil Damo picks up a penalty there. Another 3-second penalty. He goes defensive, blocks off Altakir. Good to see. Good to see.
Nice clean racing here, though. Having a good time.
Yeah.
Thomas
makes the move stick. Yeah.
Thomas still trying to capitalize on one of these guys making the mistake. Tezamuzo seems to be closing in on Raceboy here real quick. Let's take a quick look over there. Overhead shot through the trees is lovely. As you can see, absolutely nothing. There we go. And they are headed down some straightaway that doesn't have a name. And once again, the familiar right, left, right dance and back straight again. And these two are battling it out a little bit. This is a race for 7th. Through the hairpin, the nice Rolex advertisement there. Very nice, very nice.
Yep.
I'm more of an Omega guy myself, but I'll tolerate a Rolex here or there. All right, let's see. Tezamuza getting ready to make a move on Raceboy through the turns here. Raceboy has to lift before getting put into the wall of shame by Tezamuza. And it looks like Thomas makes a move on Devil Damo. Gets that done, so now he's going to sit in between Altakir and Devil Damo. Lego Minecraft still out in front, stretching his legs. He's at 19-lap-old Super Softs, being chased down by Raikkonen on 8-lap-old Ultras. I don't know if he's going to be able to close that gap one bit in the last 3 laps that we have going on here. Jay Chocolate Ball sitting in 3rd, looking pretty good. 4th is Altakir, 5th is Thomas, Devil Damo 6th, Tezamuza 7th, Raceboy 8th, Perez 9th, Jamie 1 in 10th as the penalties come rolling in. I think other than our leader today, everybody else just pretty much has to put their name into the hat and hope to God he gets drawn good with the penalty call.
Yeah, because that's like I said, we've got to remind ourselves of penalties, how they come into contention at the end of the race. It's just one of those, just seeing how many each driver's got, because that's how we don't know how they finish. Yeah, we just like last season. You know,
it's a gamble.
We assumed that the top 3, we assumed that the top 3 was going to remain like that. It all got shifted when the penalties just played out. Ferroche has to just, he's on for a podium position. Keep the balls clean, man.
Keep them clean.
Yep, just has to keep it clean because Altakir, I think he's picked up 2 3-second penalties. I'm not too sure. He's got to just defend. Well, he's not going to be able to, but
we got Raceboy.
Because he's got another 2 laps to go, 2.5 laps.
Or rather, Tezamuza giving Thomas a hard time.
Thomas is losing it. He spins the race. Oh my God!
My goodness, I have that all on camera.
Devil Damo just loses it as well. Oh my God! What just happened there, guys? Oh wow! Did they just nudge each other, or what happened there?
That was insane. Tezamuza has no front end. Thomas losing the entire left side of his wing. He's not going to be, you got a lap to go. You might not want to stop. Tezamuz is going to have to stop for sure, and he wants to make sure that he stops before F1 Perez touches his brakes. And he does not! He goes right into the back of F1 Perez, wipes him out. Devil Damo's day is over, and it looks like Thomas is out as well.
Yeah, I think everyone just lost their heads. I'm not too sure what Devil Damo was doing there.
Al-Takir is out! Al-Takir is out!
Al-Takir?
I have no idea. Oh, he's
guys,
hard
so
into the wall. His front wheel is gone. Al-Takir is falling down the ranks. Right now, Lego's in first, Raikkon's in second, Chocolate Balls is in third, Teza Muza. How did Teza get up into fourth? Wow.
A great race there.
I mean, Al-Takir now down into ninth. We've got Al-Takir going to in Al-Takir, Thomas, Devil Damo. All three of the top battlers here today are now officially out of the race. We've got damage on quite a few cars. Race Boy trying to make something happen as Lego Minecraft is going to be coming around very shortly to the start-finish line to put this one in the basket. With a 9-second heads up on Raikkonen, who's way ahead of Chocolate Balls, who's got 10 seconds on Teza Muza. Maybe Race Boy can make a move on Teza here and get up into the top 5. But other than that, your top 3 are now in the wall.
Wow. I'm speechless. We have just had probably one of the best races. Thank God for that. I mean, I don't mind, like, you know, seeing crashes and that sometimes. It was pretty spectacular, but wow. I do not know what to say about Devo Damo going to the back of Perez.
I mean,
you know, that was just mental. Lego Minecraft got a really good, his strategy played out, as I said. I mean, yep, Raikkonen did his best to try and catch up to him, but he did have to go through a lot of traffic. For O'Shea was going defensive. I really wish I saw what happened to Al-Takir. I'm sure he'll post it in the chat. Lego Minecraft comes over start finish straight and wins the Canadian Grand Prix here on season 3. So well, I'm not too sure what happens in terms of the fastest lap. Actually, no. I think Al-Takir got the fastest lap, but because he didn't finish the race and he's outside.
Should we try to get these guys in for interviews?
No points. I mean, you can do the interviews. You can ask all the questions if you're okay with doing that. Yeah. You should do that. You should do.
Let me see. Thomas is already logged off. Oh yeah, they're all gone. I'll get Matt. We'll get Lego in here. Yeah, if he comes in.